What is going on? Let me change the background music because I don't want them talking about what is going on, beautiful people. Hold on. Oh man. Welcome. Yeah, we gonna sit here. We gonna have some fun tonight. What's going on, y'all? It's your girl Foxy Tarot. Okay. Listen, we're gonna sit here, we're gonna talk a little bit. Quick little rants and jams. What is up? Good evening. Good evening. Y'all, what's good? Oh, hold on. Oh, hold on. Brother. Y'all, did you hold on. Yeah, because I'm about to this might be a whole like little money talk session, but this is gonna be my rants and gems because I know y'all see all the fuck shit that's going on here. Hold on, I gotta fix it. Hold on, I gotta put my Power Ranger stones on because motherfuckers out here. Yo, oh, do you see, brother? Oh, bruh, yo, it's a lot going on. Yo, so first off, I'm going to talk my shit on here, okay? I'm gonna talk just enough just to get it going. But if you haven't already, I need y'all to like, share, and subscribe. Also, if you would like to, you could join my Patreon. That's where I really be getting that money talk BTS. I really be on my yay shit. But anyway, so if it's your first time here, welcome. And if you're coming back, welcome back. All right. So this is just like a little segment, Foxy Rants and Gems. All right, this is my little TED talk. Okay. And it's titled Stop Judging the Struggle. Cause the system is over here watching and studying you. So, you know, propaganda playlist is on. And it's on a it's playing a song. Okay. So if y'all, I know y'all probably heard about all of the shutdown, the layoffs, and food stamp talk, and then you got people over here really talking crazy about folks who are either not getting their benefits or whatever the case is, and I just find that kind of crazy. You want to know why I find that kind of crazy? Is because I'm like, so y'all don't see how they always putting something out there, putting that propaganda out there. It's like every other month, it's a remix, same song, problem, reaction, solution. So now we got layoffs, right? Mass layoffs too, just in general. Okay, you got UPS, Amazon, federal workers, and then also CNN also reported damn near like 500,000 women have left the workforce, right? All during the time. And then also too, hold on, now you got the benefits that's being delayed. What's going on, Yvette? What's going on, Perla? So now you got the benefits that's being delayed. And then you got people on here who have the audacity to try to talk about people. And of course, everybody always want to try to make it into one of those topics like, oh, well, if you on the system and this, then the third or whatever. It's just like, bro, what fucking world are you living in? Everybody is fucked up in America. I don't care. It don't matter how rich someone is. People are fucked up. So to be worrying about the next person's plate, or you have the audacity to say who should get, who should not get, or who should be eating is crazy talk. So all this is a distraction. It's just literally, it's cerebral warfare. And I talked about this a lot, even a whole year ago. I told people, I said, yo, when July 2025 hits, when Uranus and Gemini comes into play, the cerebral warfare is going to be crazy. So while y'all over here talking shit about people who aren't getting their benefits and trying to judge them and clown them, you know what's happening? You know what's happening behind the scenes while your ass is trying to talk this shit for likes, comments, and rage bait and all this other stuff because your broke ass, and I'm gonna say it, if you over here worrying about the next person play, your shit getting cold. You ain't doing enough. Your time is way too idle to be sitting here talking about the next person and trying to kick them when they down or whatever the case is. At the end of the day, yo, this is everybody's problem. So they got people online debating about who deserves to eat, and that's a cool personality trait. Meanwhile, billionaires are building AI cities and tokenizing waters. Did you hear me? Did you hear me? So while y'all on here talking all this about people, oh, the people on the benefits are lazy and those same people who are pushing this agenda, this whole propaganda, are building buildings, AI cities. So Amazon just did a mass layoff, right? So hold on. Amazon just did a mass layoff, correct? Amazon just did a mass layoff. I'm not bugging that because y'all seen that, right? Mass layoffs. So you got Amazon, you got UPS, and you also got the federal workers who the benefits are also on pause. So these same people who now would 9 times out of 10 qualify for said benefits because they ain't got no fucking job, they can't get them. And y'all over here excited about some motherfucking Fed cuts. Bitch, that ain't got nothing to do with you because a lot of y'all probably not even in a position to buy property of any sort or even a car. You know who those cuts were for? I'm going to tell you who those cuts were for. The cuts is for them. Inside Amazon. Amazon is out here buying up all these towns and shit. Hold on. Amazon biggest AI data center is now operational in India with 500,000 AWS Trainium 2 chips. Hold on. They just said that AWS had a blackout. The irony. But y'all over here worrying about who getting stamps and all this other shit. All they doing is revamping this whole welfare act. Go back and go see all of the prior money talks that I did. I told y'all in the Midwest and all of them cities that I see I literally told y'all where they was buying up all of the land and the property for what? But hold on, I'm gonna also do you one better because guess what? Those same big corporations, and it's not just Amazon, those same big corporations are out here buying up properties all over the fucking states of the United States of America and putting nuclear plants. Nigga, we about to be looking like the real Simpsons because guess what? Uranium. What did I tell y'all over a year ago? What's going to be the newest, hottest commodity? Uranium. Because what's going to power all that AI? What's going to power them data centers? Who? So while y'all sitting here, y'all arguing over some fucking food stamps, whether if you're getting them or not, or you worrying about who's going to be selling fucking pussy for plates and all this other stuff. This is what is happening. This is the reason why I said create the problem and have the solution. This don't seem familiar? This is 2022. This is organized chaos. So while y'all over here hustling and trying to talk shit and trying to rage bait on social media, you got Elon Musk, father. Elon Musk father is tokenizing water backed by Texas reserves. Hello. 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 Tokenizing water? Oh, where does that sound familiar? Did I not tell y'all that to look into water stocks? How long ago? So it's disgusting at the fact that you got people who are talking shit about all these other people, whether if they on it or not. Because guess what? Even the people who are unemployed can't even get any sort of help on their own soil. But you got motherfuckers coming in, buying up and kicking your grandmother, kicking you out of the same hood. Y'all over here arguing with these motherfuckers all for clicks, baits, likes, and attention. I told y'all plenty of times. They don't give a fuck about y'all. If you ain't noticed that in 2020, and look at what the product of what 2020 was. Y'all were blessed to have time because they sent everybody to their room in 2020. That was a whole social experiment, but y'all let that go over your head. Y'all sure did. Some of y'all, not all of y'all. Why do you think I'm always on here saying, yo, get your mind right, get your body right, get your soul right? So that way, when they start throwing all of these fucking bullshit ass propaganda and shit on you, you ain't over here fucking arguing over political man-made fucking debates and shit. You're not tight over some gender wars. You're not over here still being one of these bitches and bitter bitches and blazers talking about what a man should or should not do. Bitch, the economy shapes relationships because you about to be right back in the motherfucking house, just like your grandmother. They trying to make y'all codependent on the system because they revamping this whole entire system. Again, it's going to be like the haves and the have-nots. So while you on here trying to push the pink pill content, or you trying to push or trying to talk about the next person, is your ass over here bringing some canned goods to the pantry? Are you able to turn around and really feed your family how you would want to, or are you feeding your family bullshit? While y'all out here doing all this and getting distracted by them, they're playing Monopoly. They're building all these nuclear plants, mini ones all over. We about to be living like the Simpsons. And you know what? You know what that's going to affect? The water. Why do you think they're always about water? Why do you think that now water is now an RWA? RWA. The nigga said that water is a motherfucking asset, bro. Yo, they playing in y'all face and y'all over here just playing into it. They are monetizing water. Like, it's crazy. It's just wow. And it's just disgusting. Water is now a real world asset. Stay ready so you ain't got to get ready. They literally said water is a real world asset. Just in case if y'all ain't know what RWA stands for. So you see how they so-called cleaned up Flint, Michigan, right? And guess who coming up in there taking up all the motherfucking property? But y'all over here worrying about what's on somebody else's plate. about having these food stamp talks and trying to judge people. It don't matter who getting it, who don't get it, who's not qualified to get it. At the end of the day, you're not something that they really care about. They don't care. They done did a bunch of layoffs. You got UPS just laid off 48,000 people like it's nothing. So while y'all over here talking about, oh, AI, this and this and the third. Okay, so what's your pivot? Okay, instead, like, look, yo, learn the shit. Go learn a trade or something. It don't matter. We in phase 2. Create the problem. Mass layoffs, benefits may not be distributed. Well, they aren't. They already just said it. So now phase 3, introduce the solution, because you know what's going to happen next. Oh, they're gonna same way how they would, remember when they were doing the stimulus checks or whatever the case is. Oh, that's gonna be next. That's gonna be next. That's gonna be next. They're going to say, oh, okay, well, if you have a family of X amount, or if you this or if you that, then you'll get your benefits on this day. They're going to start rationing out the dependency. So it's not about the relief. So this is going to be a new data backed hierarchy need of who deserves what. So while y'all on here, trying to make those sly comments and really trying to kick people down and talking about, yo, my tax dollars or whatever, your tax dollars just went to go build some shit. So what you really should be focusing on is just like, okay, no, your tax dollars is going somewhere else. It's going to be digital rations disguised as fairness, controlled through compassion optics. So by December, these are just predictions. The system will be operating in full test mode under the guise of stabilization. So you got all these people talking all this and creating division. So they want division. They want the working class against the working class while they run monopoly with your future. You have your children, literally your Gen Zers. If you are parents, you have a Gen Z child, they are in competition with people that are their grandparents' age to get a part-time job. So while all y'all people over here trying to talk shit about people who aren't getting their benefits and stuff like that, just understand that those same elders, those baby boomers, they're not getting none of their benefits either. None of them checks is being cut. Their health insurance, all of that is being affected, because the morbid part about it is that baby boomers take a 50% of the economy. So what are they going to do? They trying to get the old ones out of here any way possible, by any means necessary. So yeah, the feds cut the rates right before the holidays. That's not generosity, that's bait. That's a gaslighting. Eggs gonna hit still $30. So they'll tell you that inflation's under control, but you over there, you gotta pay $30 to buy some old ass eggs. They did it in 2020. Every crisis trains the system to see how long we'll hold out, how far we'll stretch our last dollar, how easily we'll turn on each other instead of turning to solutions. This is a whole reality check. This is economic chess, not checkers. So before you clown somebody for using benefits, remember your child, your grandparent, your neighbor could be next. You got teens competing with seniors for part-time jobs. So what are we even talking about here? So stop worrying about what's on someone else's plate while your food is getting cold, while you argue. It's about the pivot right now. We in the last 2 months of 2025. So if you got time to rage, but you don't got time to rebuild, I'm gonna need y'all to start transmuting this energy in a different type of way. This is about pivoting. Do some motherfucking push-ups. Lift your body and your vibration. Get your mind right. Get your money right best way possible, and your muscles ready. Instead of complaining about all this AI and all this deep fake stuff or whatever the case is, figure out how you could either operate, fix it, or use it the best way, how where you could turn around and get you some money. Because if you over here complaining and you online and you trying to be a part of the problem, you not working hard enough to use your God-given talents and your skills to go ahead and try to feed your own family or to even feed yourself. Because obviously you got way too much time to be online to be fucking fake outraged about some shit. Because what's coming ain't for the lazy or the distracted. This is survival of the focus. You can't protest the system if you're still depending on it for peace. Dead ass. If you still waiting for things to be back to normal, I feel sorry for you. So that's my motherfucking rant. Like, I'm always going to sit here and I'm just going to be like, yo, you angry? Go pull some weight. Period. I don't care who you are, male or female, especially the females, yo. Yo, ladies, straight up, stop listening to them bitter bitches and blazers, because them same bras that's on these freaking podcasts and on the social media telling you, oh, a guy gotta have this and a third, economically that doesn't make any sense. You can be rich, but the real wealth is in your health and how you have time given to you. So they done fed women the illusion of independence. They were like, oh, you know, feminism, this whole time they were pushing a whole entire agenda to you. This is the reason why I do not subscribe or promote any of that anti-man BS. I don't subscribe to it. I do not promote it. I am not with the pink pill talk, because guess what? 500,000 women have now, and this is facts. The facts of the matter is that 500,000 women have now left the workforce, and not because of just, that's by choice. They did it because of exhaustion, burnout, or not being able to be present with their family. So hold on. They fed y'all, oh, y'all can work, because they only wanted y'all to go back to work. And then I'm talking about from your grandmother time. They only wanted y'all to go back to work because y'all needed to, because the men's was warring and all this other stuff. So now they fed you, they spoon fed you with degrees, with loans and this and that, and had y'all so hyped feeling yourselves that y'all done forgot about yourselves so much that your bodies have been deteriorating through exhaustion. Now your health is fucked up. They done fed you metaphorically and physically to the point where you cannot even efficiently show up for you, whether if you have a child or not. And let's not even talk about the womb effect, especially. They also done created so much separatism and had you hating either the opposite sex or the next woman, and then had you sitting here acting progressive with outdated thinking. Make it make sense. Now, this is not to say I am not against about getting your bag and all this other stuff, but what I am all for is make sure you do not forget about yourself. Take care of your health, because y'all not even built physically to withstand the work that they are trying to work you like a dude. They working the men's like mules. They working everybody like a horse. Whoosh, they are whipping, cracking that whip. They had y'all so fucking gassed. And then guess what? Now they done forced y'all out to a point where all of those accolades and praise that they gave women for boosting the economy and all of this business from 2020 until now, that shit about to be erased, mama. Crazy, right? As fast as it comes, as fast as it goes. The same patriarchy that all these women say that they hate is the same patriarchy that is ripping right from underneath them. And also the alphabet community, do not even get that shit fucking confused either, because it's the cosplaying ones that push the agenda. So understand, it don't matter if it's red, blue, pink, yellow, purple. It's all about the green. It don't matter who's in the seat, who's in the office, because they all are wolves in sheep's clothing. Some of them just don't give a fuck. And they show you who they are proudly. They all want to push their own agenda. It is all about the green, baby. It is all to create separatism. So this is the reason why I say anybody, especially if you are a person who is rich, and when I say rich, I'm talking about you have the means, the resources, you can live a little comfortable or whatever the case is, because it don't even matter. Everybody is being affected. But no matter what your position of wherever you are at financially, you need to make sure that your body is right, because if not, that is how they are going to fucking fuck you up and have you kicked out. We are not our grandparents where we are going to be sitting here working and having and doing, like my mama always said, I'm not doing shit that's going to push me closer to my grave. So this is the reason why I tell any woman, any female, look at the bros that's sitting here spewing all that pink pill content. Majority of them, they can't even enjoy. They burnt out themselves because the system has allowed them to get so far away from them that they have used their masculinity to build. Masculine energy is to build. Feminine energy is how you plant the seeds and you receive. Fuck all that alpha female shit. Pick a side. It's either now, if you had to get it out the mud, pay respects and take care of the vessel, and pay respects to your higher self, and pay respects to the higher powers, and take care of you. It is your God-given divine blessing to be able to walk in a man's world and be able to build up. But don't sit there and have them feed you that consumerism and all that luxury and all that other BS to a point that you forget about yourself and you are unhealthy. You're unhealthy to even enjoy all that. They say, "Oh, you want to work like man? You want to work? You want to be having equal this? It ain't equal, baby. Fuck all that equal pay. Because you know what comes with that equal pay? Your soul. Your soul. Take care of that mind. Take care of that body, yo. You got to. Because if you don't, the same hand that fed you is going to be the same hand that slaps the shit out of you. I'm telling y'all. Pay attention. Pay attention to what's going on. Take care. Take care of you. You can say what you want. Take care of you. Because ain't nobody going to sit there and do it. You gotta take care of you, yo. So that's my TED Talk. I'm done for the moment. All right, y'all. I love y'all. And listen, men lie, women lie, energy don't. Please. It's a lot of organized chaos that's going on right now. So I really need y'all to just sit back and really just look at the bigger picture. Look at the bigger picture. We all are affected. We all are affected and will be affected by this in some form or fashion. At the end of the day, you know what? I might not be good with fractions, but I know what the fucking common denominator is. And what Michael Jackson said, they don't give a fuck about us. So, get paid, your nigga, get paid. Man, listen. Give thanks and hug those who really riding with you. Despite the bullshit, if you here and you made it this far, just give thanks. Straight up, give thanks. Give thanks, yo. You got another day, you got another 24 hours to figure it out, because there's some people here that really, that they're in the struggles and they're in the battles. This is where you really should fight the hardest. Because if not, then you are going to end up being another cog in the system and getting washed away with all of the bullshit. Don't let them distract you. Do not let them distract you, yo. Understand, this is organized chaos. Organized chaos. Everything is being recoded right now. Everything. This isn't about fear, it's about foresight. Organized chaos isn't random. This is their ritual. Love and light.